Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time since I've unboxed any anime figures, so today we finally have a ton of unboxings to do, and this video is dedicated to cat girls. I'm actually not sure how many cat girls are behind me. I think it's probably 7, and I didn't really plan for this to happen at all. I was just browsing Yahoo Japan auctions, and then I saw cute cat girl after cute cat girl after cute cat girl, and then someone in my country was selling their entire anime figure collection, and all of the figures I wanted were cat girls, so I ended up with lots of cat girls, hence the ears. There's also a couple of art books and a mini haul from Taobao, which is basically a Chinese Mercari. I don't really know how to describe it, but independent artists and everyone can post things on Taobao and sell them. It's the worst explanation ever. And if you've been following my other videos, you can see that I dyed my hair. It was my first time being at a hairdresser for 6 years. At first I was like, oh my god, this color is amazing, and I was so happy, and then I was like, no, it doesn't really suit me. And then right before going to bed I was looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh, this reminds me of something, and then it just clicked, and it was, I have Melina's hair from Elden Ring, and then I loved it. But that's not what we're here to talk about, so let's just get on with the unboxings. So first up, I'm just going to pick this figure over here, which is Amiya from Arknights. I bought this one at a local shop, and it's a noodle stopper made by FuRyu, and she is so adorable. And although Amiya probably technically isn't a cat girl, she does have cat ears. I'm so excited for the anime that's airing soon, so I think there will be a lot more hype around Arknights and Amiya when the anime airs, so I'm just glad I got this before the hype starts, and she's super in demand. So let's just open her up. And here she is, without any assembly at all, like most noodle stoppers. She looks so pretty. I really love her outfit. It's so cute. It's like street mo. I don't know how to pronounce it. And oh my god, there's so many small details, like the belt buckle is shaped into a heart. The top of her stockings are little bunnies. For being a noodle stopper, this is so detailed and pretty, and her eyes are so cute. The sculpt looks really nice, at least for being a 3,000 yen figure. And there are some flaws, like her leg have a gap between her thigh and her knee socks. Her fingers are kind of blended together, but it's nothing to complain about. She is so beautiful, and to be honest, the shading and sculpting of this figure is way over its price point. I'm actually thinking about putting her in my computer, and I know that many people will be angry at me because of this, but I don't care. As you can see, she's quite tiny, but most noodle stoppers are, but she is absolutely adorable, and I can't wait to have her in my computer. Now I'm going to take this, which was the Taobao mini haul. This is kind of a funny story because all of the merchandise I bought is from a creator called Ask, and they are very well known for drawing Asuka and the other Evangelion characters, but they are extremely well known for this one art book that I got, and it's actually so hard to get a hold of it because so few people know how to get it directly from the source. So when you buy it on, for example, Mercari or My Figure Collection, the prices are extremely high. So one day a tutorial on My Figure Collection just popped up on how to buy their merchandise directly from the source on Taobao, and this tutorial literally saved me so much money, and I'm so grateful, and I'll link it in the description. Due to some sort of copyright thing, I think they aren't allowed to have their Evangelion stuff in store, so we actually have to contact the seller directly and say you want this, this and this, and then you have to buy the equivalent amount of what the items in total costs in fish. So let's say one fish costs $1 and everything you want to buy together costs $50. Then you have to buy 50 fish and you have to tell the seller which items you want and they'll ship them to you. So just read the tutorial, please. So here it is. I bought it with Superbuy, which is a Chinese proxy, like you use Zenmarket Buy or something like that for Japanese sites. You can use Superbuy for Chinese sites. It did come in a cardboard box, of course. It wasn't shipped like this, but I wanted to open the box and make sure there wasn't 464 tiny fishes in there, and thankfully it wasn't. It was this package, which feels very much like what I bought. So let's open it up. Okay, so there are lots of tiny things in here, so I'm just starting from the top. And here we have some glitter finished pins of Rei and Asuka, and they are so pretty, and Rei is even holding a cat, which is perfect for the theme of this video. Seriously, Ask draws the best Evangelion fan art you'll ever see. I've had their art as my background or wallpaper on my computer and phone for so many years before I even knew who Ask was. Their art is just so pretty. Here we have another small package, and I think these are keychains. Here we have keychains of the same art as the pin badges. They are so cute. The last keychain is an Asuka Dark Angel keychain. This is also so pretty. We have these Asuka and Rei Polaroids, the same art as the pins and keychains, but I really love the art, okay? I just could not buy it when I had the chance, so I bought everything. I didn't order this, but it was probably some sort of thank you for buying our entire Evangelion collection. And then for the art book itself, this is the Ask Asuka Langley FuRyu illustration fan book. I think this one cost around $15 or something directly from Ask's Taobao store, but when looking at it on Mercari and other places, they go for at least $60. So on the cover we have Asuka, of course, and look at this beautiful matte and shiny finish. It's so incredibly stunning. And inside we have, of course, lots of Asuka fan art. Oh no, here we have the sad Asuka doll piece. Oh, this art is so beautiful. I know there's a resin bust of this art and oh my god, I want it so bad. The quality of the art book itself isn't the best. The pictures are incredibly high detailed and high quality, but the art book itself seems a bit loosely bound. It seems like if you use force, the pages will fall off. So I feel like I have to be really careful when handling it. I'm probably just overreacting, but it really doesn't seem like the best quality when it comes to the binding of the book. But yeah, that was my mini Ask Taobao haul, and I'm so incredibly happy, and I'm so grateful to the person that posted this tutorial on my figure collection so that more people can enjoy Ask's art. Now I'm ready to open some more figures. The ones I bought from this Norwegian seller came without a box, but I got a great deal on all of them. I actually picked up the package like 2 hours ago, so I hope everything is in great shape and that nothing broke in the mail, because shipping figures without boxes are kind of scary sometimes. So let's just get over with it and open those. Okay, so here we have a ton of bubble wrap and newspapers. So I'm just going to stick my hand in there and take the first figure I found. Fine. So here, this is kind of a mystery box, but not really. Here we have a base, a lantern. Oh no, it seems like this piece has broken off. It seems like it's been glued before actually, so it probably broke off before shipment, but there's a LED light in here as well. But how does it work? Oh my god! So this lantern can actually light up, which is so cool. And here we have the figure itself. This is Kongiku from the game Muramasa? Muramasa? No, I think it's Muramasa. And she's so pretty and very well endowed. This is a altar figure. If I remember correctly, it's a 1/8 scale, but she seems huge for a 1/8 scale. So she fits nicely on the base. There aren't really any noticeable scuffs or marks on her, except for that the lantern has broken off. But that's an easy fix, and I don't really mind because I got all of these figures at such a great price. So Kongiku isn't really a cat girl, she's a kitsune, which means she has fox ears and a fox tail, but she goes under the cat girl category, okay? So looking at her, the sculpt, like, it's altar, so the sculpt is always going to be amazing. Her yukata has this pearlescent, almost glittery finish, which is so pretty. Her ears, tail and hair are so beautifully sculpted and painted. They look really soft and it's very well made. It's hard to translate something soft like fur into figure form, but they did this very nicely. Her face is really pretty. I love her lips. They really accentuated her bottom lip with lots of lipstick. She even has some eyeshadow, and her look is kind of like sultry, like seductive, which is really befitting of the character. I'm going to fix the lantern for the b-roll, so when you see this, the lantern is probably already fixed. But anyway, she is so beautiful and I'm so happy I got her. So let's move on to the next one in the box. I'm just picking what is on top, and okay, they go together. And here, oh my god, this is kind of scary. And here we have Hanekawa from Bakemonogatari, or Black Hanekawa, I think she's called in this when she's in the cat form. And she's so cute! I love her face, and it's a miracle that these hair strands didn't get damaged during transport. This is also a altar figure. I think it's a 1/7 scale. And here we have the bit with tiny cat prints. This is so cute. And there she is on the base. She is so cool. She looks so fierce. I love how they added claws to both her fingers and her toes. Again, it's altar, so the figure is great by default. The sculpt is really beautiful, the way her hair is flowing. It's just like they took this frame out of the anime and magically made it into a figure. I love her little fangs and her smile. It's so in character. I think there could have been some more color to her face. She looks tiny bit bland, but I'm always annoying people about wanting more blush. Her ears are super cute and super fluffy. Her pajamas is super cute and nicely sculpted. It's beautifully painted and shaded as well. There's a tiny gap between her collar and her breast, but it doesn't really show that well. This figure has such an impact, all the way from her cheeky smile, her little fangs, and the huge hair. She looks kind of menacing but still kind of hot. I do think my favorite part is her fangs and her smile, at least when viewing it a bit from the side, because I love how it's really sculpted, not just painted on. This one does have a lot of dust and also a lot of scuffs, at least on her hair, but I'm going to try to clean her up, and if I can't, that's okay as well. She is so stunning. Whenever you buy pre-owned, and at least when you buy pre-owned at such a great price, I got a bundle deal, then you have to anticipate scuffs and minor breaks and stuff like that. And if you don't want that, then don't buy pre-owned. And if you do, be sure to ask about any flaws, scuffs, breaks, or whatever the figure might have before you buy them. I'm not that picky because I'm actually kinda handy, and if there's something, I can probably fix it myself. Now for the last figure. There seems to be some loose parts, but hopefully they aren't broken, just disassembled. So here we have Lucy Maybe I should assemble her before I move on. Okay, so here we go. So this is Lucy Heartfilia from Fairy Tail. This is a 1/6 scale. Oh, yeah, I think it's a 1/6 scale, and it's made by Orca toys. This is the white cat gravure version. This one is also kinda dusty, and it does have quite a lot of paint transfer, but like with the prior ones, I'll manage to fix it. So when looking at her, first of all, she's huge. The sculpt is really nice. I love the sculpting of her panties and behind. She's looking very thick. I do think her boobs look kind of odd, like they're just plastered on there instead of actually growing out of her body. But her face is super cute. She's got these iconic huge brown Lucy eyes, and she has got blush, and she also has this white shine on her blush, which is absolutely adorable. Her body is very well proportionate, at least to how it's supposed to be in the anime and manga. There's not a lot of shading. There is some on her pillow and on her behind and on her panties and bra, but not really anywhere else. but I do think she is an adorable figure. I actually really like her, even though she does have some minor flaws. She will be a welcomed addition to the Cat Girl collection. So that was it for the pre-owned boxless figures, and now let's jump into the Yahoo Japan auctions figures. So this package right here is from Sen Market. I use them as a proxy for buying with Yahoo Japan auctions, and there are 3 figures in here and some art books as well. So let's just open it up and see. So on the top right here we have some art books, so let's start with those. And first off we have this super fitting Cat and Me art book, and I've been eyeing this art book for so long. It's packaged really nicely, it doesn't seem like it's ever been opened. Oh my god, this is so beautiful, and it smells brand new. I don't think this has... Oh my god, I got lipstick on it. Okay, so don't sniff your art books. You will get lipstick on them. And these artworks are so pretty. And there are so many different styles. And I love how each artist dedicated one page to just the cat. I think I paid around $20 for this. Maybe less, I think a tiny bit less. But it was absolutely worth it. It's so adorable. The artwork is so nice, and the quality of each print is... it's perfect. Here is another art book, or this is more of a art booklet. This one is called Hearts, and it's by the artist Ugipote. I don't really know a lot about this artist, but I was just so drawn to the cover with these 2 girls forming a heart with their nose. Oh, it's so adorable. I love their art. It's so detailed and it has so much feeling to it. All of the art in this one is very summery, very light, very happy, very... Okay, so it started out really summery, happy, cute, kawaii, and it ended with a girl crying. Let's move on to the next art book. Can I show this on YouTube? This one says R18, so I guess I'll have to censor, but this doesn't have any. So both of these are from Mignon Works, and Mignon is one of my favorite artists. They are so talented and they mix cute with lewd, and I have no idea what type of artwork is in these because I've only seen the covers. Okay, nothing too not safe for work in this one. Now I'm really excited to see what's in the R-rated one. Okay, so we're starting off pretty... Oh, okay. I absolutely love this type of artwork. It's so beautiful. I really love the female body and anatomy, and that's why I love these art books so much, because they really appreciate the beauty of the female body. It doesn't inherently have to be sexy or lewd. It's bodies are just beautiful, you know. So now we have 3 anime figures left, and 2 of them are a set, so I'm going to unbox those 2 first. So here we have Kobato and Maria from Boku wa Tomodachi ga Sukunai. And these are 1/7 scale figures made by Max Factory, and I was so drawn to these figures because of their eyes. They are so beautiful. I can't wait to unbox them. So here we have both of them, and just look at those faces. They are insane. design. The vibe these two are giving me. Kobato came with this cool checkered board base and also a little stuffed bunny, and it's so adorable. Maria came with this plush base, and these bases are absolutely huge, but you can of course put both of them on one base. And if you put them together, you have this stunning duo. I was kind of unsure on how much I'd like them because I haven't seen the show. I've only seen like 3 episodes or something, but their faces just drew me in like crazy. I just had to buy them, and they were so cheap as well, probably like 6,000 yen per figure, which is so cheap for 1/7 scale figures that looks this nice. So the first thing you'll notice when looking at them is of course their faces. Like, their eyes are so enchanting, and together with their cheeky smiles and the little eyes, they are so beautiful. The way they sculpted their mouths are also super pretty, and how Kobato looks shy but Maria looks like super playful. I just love the two of them together. The sculpting and their poses are really nice. The hair is made in a sort of translucent material, which I know a lot of people don't like because they remind them of price figures, but I think it really works. I love the mix of shiny and matte textures, like their bodysuits are super shiny while their skin is completely matte, and their tights are like a semi-shiny kind of satin finish. So I actually think these two are my favorites this far. And these two were the ones I was most skeptical about since I haven't seen the anime, but they have such a presence, they just draw you in. I have no idea why people don't love these figures because they are incredible. I am absolutely in love with them, especially their faces. And Max Factory usually does a great job, but this is my favorite Max Factory figure this far. So last up we have this one, and let's remove the bubble wrap. So here we have the last cat girl, and this is a original character called Kousa, which is illustrated by DSmile, which is a really colorful and great artist. And this is made by Union Creative. I know lots of people are skeptical about Union Creative, so let's open her and see if there's anything to be skeptical about. So here we have her. She was super easy to assemble, and she is stunning. This is a non-scale figure, but if we put her with the others, I'm thinking 1/7 scale. I love the gradient in her hair, and her face is so beautiful. It has so much expression, but her eyes are just magical. I do think there's a slight bit of blush, and she does have some lipstick on. Apart from that, there's not really a lot of shading, but it doesn't really need to have a lot of shading. On the kimono, you can see that the prints are actually stickers. So you can see the outline of the stickers on the kimono if you look really close. So they aren't painted on, they are stickers or decals. That's the only thing that is slightly bothering me. The flowiness of her hair and the arms of her kimono are so dynamic and so pretty. I think displaying her almost all the way from the back gives a really strong impression. Like her back and side has a lot more detail. The paint on some parts of her look kinda lazy, like the dangly bits in her hair, but other than that it's really beautiful. Like if Union Creative is kind of a sketchy company, then they at least did something right with this one. If I hadn't just unboxed the other two, I think she would have been my favorite because of, I don't know, she's just magical. There's something magical about her. She's just so pretty. It's kind of weird that she has human ears and cat ears. Since she's not in a costume, she's actually a cat. But I really like her. Her hair is stunning, the flowiness of her kimono is stunning, and her eyes, they are so beautiful. They are so sparkly, so longing. I just really love her vibe. That was the last figure of this haul. After unboxing 7 cat girls, the 2 I thought were going to be my least favorite figures ended up as my favorite figures, which is kind of cool. And I'm just so happy with this haul, and it's been such a long time since I opened a figure, so I kind of have that new figure collection rush thing going on. I'm also super happy with the Ask Evangelion merch, which was so hard to get, and the art books were so cute and a little bit lewd. So all in all, this was a perfect haul. I'm super stoked to put them in my cabinet. I'm actually kind of running out of space, so some figures are moving to my manga shelves, some are moving around my computer setup. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time, and if you love cat girls, then put a cat emoji in the comment section. Or you can just write yeah, you could do that, or you can just like and subscribe, and I'll be super happy. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in my next video, and until then, bye.